You have entered the listening field, a quiet place where the soul remembers and presence becomes a doorway. You are listening to a spoken transmission, Grove of Remembrance. This is a living vision. It begins with a visual experience. It is meant to be slow, experienced in bare feet, outdoors. If that is not possible, then close your eyes. Imagine a favorite place outside. Feet grounded, nature present. Take a moment to breathe. 3 deep breaths in and out, slowing your pulse, relaxing your muscles, clearing your mind. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. When you are ready, notice the cool, soft earth beneath your bare feet, the refreshing feel of shade dappled with sunlight touching your skin as you meander through a large grove of trees. Something beckoned you into this wood. Choosing your own path, you hear the occasional crunch of a fallen leaf beneath your foot and the soft rustle of a family of birds finding their meal in the duff and the brush. As you continue onward, the tinkling of a nearby stream reaches your ears. Its song, like a lullaby, soothing. Its image, clear and cool. Just ahead, a smooth, round rock offers you a place to rest under an oak tree. You sit, letting your back melt against the tree. A yellow leaf, floating, spiraling from above, draws your gaze as it descends to the forest floor. And there you gasp with surprise and delight at the delicate butterfly sipping nectar from the tiny blue flowers at the base of the rock. You feel a warm glow of appreciation in your chest for this moment. Your mind has been still and tranquil for some time. Your muscles smooth and relaxed. You can feel a buzzing, blood and life force moving through your system, head to toe. Alive, yet calm. The rhythm of your heart has softened, slow and steady. You feel the pulse of the tree at your back. The bottoms of your feet tingle in the soil, like little pulses of light pushing into the earth. The rhythm of your heart, the tree, the earth, all in sync as you slowly rise and turn to look back from where you came. Now the light is different, thick, white, luminous, the kind that reveals presence. It holds no shadows as it filters through the trees, like breath made visible, as if the air itself has become a veil between worlds. Before you, a great oak rises, impossibly wide, its roots gnarled and muscular, gripping the earth with the deep memory of centuries. The bark, textured like time itself, weathered, yes, but not worn down, only carved open by wind and rain and prayer. This tree has seen things, held things, transmuted things. It is not a backdrop to your life. It is beingness, alive with sentience and sacred reciprocity. Its branches stretch out wide, reaching not just out, but toward another tree just beyond full view. Their limbs brush with purpose. In recognition, you feel the silent communion between them, like a hum under your ribs. The ground beneath you is soft, with fallen leaves, but solid beneath that. The kind of ground that holds you, that wants to hold you. You can feel the pulse of it, a frequency. This is the rhythm your body forgot it was made for. And then you see her, an angel, a luminous body of light, standing beside the great tree, cloaked in violet, wings of. She stands in still reverence, head tilted back, gazing through the thick canopy of branches and leaves. Her hands are outstretched, offering a ribbon, violet, long, soft, held as if it were a prayer made visible, a single thread between worlds. Garland already adorns the lower branches, strung like quiet songs. You get the feeling others have come here, that this is a known place, uncharted but coded in memory, your memory. You knew this grove before you ever walked into it. And though no words are spoken, you can feel it. This is more than a vision. It is a reunion. The angel and the tree, the breath and the earth, the offering and the remembering. You and something you had forgotten you were part of. The subtle unveiling. You didn't see it at first. The angel, the ribbon, the shift in light, the ancient tree. You were still unwinding from the speed of elsewhere, still remembering how to feel with your feet and attune with your breath, still softening the edges that had hardened in the mill of daily life. That's how it works, you realize. The sacred doesn't rush toward you with trumpets. It waits, it hovers just outside of habit. And the moment you become still enough, soft enough, willing enough, it unveils itself as presence, as relationship, as communion. Nature offers revelation in a language the soul remembers, but the mind often forgets. A soft breeze at just the right moment, a flicker in your peripheral vision, the sudden recognition of beauty that makes you pause and wonder. These moments are the subtle architecture of perception opening. Your body remembering its role as instrument, your field attuning to the signal beneath the noise. They are reminders that you are not a stranger to the unseen, only unpracticed in noticing. The rhythm you were made for. There is a reason your body slows down in nature, a reason your breath deepens, your shoulders soften, your hearing sharpens to bird song, to leaf rustle, to your own quiet exhale. What you feel is deeper than calm. It is coherence. It is you coming back into frequency with life. Because nature doesn't rush, it pulses, it listens, it moves in spirals, in seasons, in sacred delays. It doesn't do to prove its worth. It simply is. And in its being, it blesses. When you step into that rhythm, long enough to be a part of it, you begin to remember what your system was made for. Your cells don't crave speed. They crave signal. They crave resonance. They crave the slow, steady beat of connection. You were never meant to live disembodied, flattened by screens, severed from the intelligence beneath your feet. You were meant to be a tuning fork of the sacred, to walk where the veil thins, to feel truth not just in your mind, but in your lungs, your blood, your bones. That is why, even without knowing how or why, something inside you weeps with relief when you touch soil, smell pine, listen to water. Because you are not separate from the rhythm. You are the rhythm, the reflection, the reverence, waiting for a way to remember. Returning with something real. As you leave the grove, slowly, you sense something in you has shifted, and it asks to be carried with care. You don't walk out the same way you entered. The ribbon the angel offered is now woven through your own field, a felt thread between worlds. The tree, still grounding you, still beholding your presence. What changed exactly? You created your own power place through relationship, a place of spiritual seeing, of soul and source recognition, of restoration, a shared sanctuary of return. And now, as your souls find footing back on the familiar trail, you carry something more than stillness. You carry coherence, not the kind you have to try to hold on to, but the kind that lives inside you, ready to ripple through your voice, your eyes, your choices. This goes far beyond escaping into nature. It is about re-entering life, aligned with something real. Your system knows now the rhythm again, knows the way the earth speaks, knows how the veil lifts when you slow down and listen. And even if the world doesn't change around you, you have. And that changes everything. Thank you for listening. May what stirred settle and what opened rest.